Do y'all remember Rhoda Osmond, aka the Brick Lady? Well, if you do remember her, I have some fortunate news for you. She has hit rock bottom, and her life is completely in disarray right now.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick.
Oh, you would have had to have been there to understand the chaos that took place on social media during that era. She set off a gender war, not just any gender war, but she set off a gender war within the Black community. Because after this video, because in this video she said, "Yo, a man hit me with a brick after I wouldn't give him my phone number." She then followed up with a video that she apparently filmed at the crime scene. Now, in this video, she would say a man hit her with a brick and then Black men stood by and did nothing. And when she dropped this video, Black men were public enemy number one after this Rhoda video. Man, Black women were doing think pieces, they were doing podcasts, they were doing like caucuses to discuss how terrible Black men are.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these Black men just watched.
Being a Black man on social media a day after that video dropped was like having a last name Shorts in Germany in 1934. It wasn't good for any of us, right? What she did, especially for, I'll say, gender relations in our community, was really bad, bro. People were really going at it, man. Right? Because Black was like, bro, what do we do? Right? If you got hit by a brick of one particular guy, why not make it towards that guy? Why is this like a Black man thing? And then the story of Rhoda began to break down gradually, right? Because the dudes who she was videoing, they came out and they said, "Hold on, we don't even know what was going on." Like the incident that happened with her happened like across the street somewhere. Like she ran over to us and began recording herself. That was convenient. It felt like she did it on purpose because nothing happened in front of us. We didn't even know what was going on. That was the first red flag. All right. That was the first red flag. All right. And then the man who allegedly did it, he came out and he spoke, and his account of the story was a whole lot different than what Rhoda said.
The man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osmond nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to kind of betray me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me until I asked her to leave. So you got to get out.
Outside the car, Houston police say surveillance video then showed Osmond slapping him in the face before he hit her back with what appears to be a plastic water bottle in hand.
You should never hit a woman in general, but I didn't want to hit her, actually. It was like she hit me and I just reacted.
I say this in a lot of my videos, but some people are just truly despicable and evil. Some people are just agents of chaos, okay? He said she had on a mask the entire time at the club. Now, we've seen the mask. It was a mask that covered like her sides, but her face was open. Like you could see her face, but the sides was kind of covered. He said it felt like she was antagonizing or instigating or picking for an altercation or something physical all night based on how she was acting. That's because, from my perspective, or from my opinion, well, it's not even my opinion because the police agrees. That's what happened. Like she already had that allergic swelling, because if you look at the swelling, There's no rips in the skin. There's no marks. If somebody hit you with a brick, your skin is ripping apart. Like, it's going to be open. There's going to be wounds. There was no wounds. It was a swell up that's consistent with an allergic reaction. She picked a fight with this man, wanted him to throw something at her or to hit her, so she can now claim he hit me and that's what caused this when it didn't. Because when the police came and looked at the security footage, they see, no, his story is exactly correct. And Rhoda's story is a lie. There was no Uber driver. There was no, I'm going to hit you because you didn't give me your phone number. He picked her up at the club. She was in his car. They met at the club, right? He's not hitting you with a brick because you didn't give him your phone number. You're literally in his car, right? He was probably already about to crack and smash and bust your cheeks open already, bro. Like, he already had you. Like, bro, he took you from the club going to an after party. He already had you. So it wasn't that. No, she was methodical in playing all of this out. And the goal of this was to get the GoFundMe up because she raised $42,000 once she dropped that video. And people did some research and found out, she did something very similar in the past. A few years prior, like a year or two prior, all right, she came out with another story of how she got hit by the police. They just assaulted her for no reason, and she was raising money for that. So she came back with another hustle, this time raised $42,000. And when the police did their investigation and found out that she lied about everything and she raised money based on a lie, that led to charges.
According to court documents, the footage didn't match what Osmond told police, that a male Uber driver threw a brick at her and tried to kidnap her, that she did her own investigation and was told that Douglas was the one who assaulted her. She's now charged with theft because prosecutors say she made it up and tried to profit from this GoFundMe that raised more than $42,000.
It's been a divide between, black men, black women, and it's been, it's really evil what she did.
If police didn't have this surveillance video, this evidence that basically clears you, what kind of situation do you think you would be in?
I would be that guy that hit a girl with a brick. I'm black. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in 30 seconds from this going out.
Douglas says he's received death threats from complete strangers.
She's just manipulating people using their pain, and that should be the true crime here.
He hopes people online will be more conscious.
The internet is the internet. It's not real life all the time.
And I spoke with Houston police this evening. They tell me that the Major Offenders Division investigated this alleged assault, but the evidence in the case led them to this theft charge against Osmond. Tonight, she does remain wanted, but in an Instagram comment from her page, she said that she's been harmed and abused and looks forward to her day in court.
You ever grew up with that one person who just don't know how to come clean? Like, you would catch them lying. You would know they're lying. They would know that you know that they know that you know they're lying, and they still won't come clean or admit it. That's Rhoda. Because after Rhoda got outed, bruh, listen, man, all right, the gig is up. You did this before. You got away with it. You try to do it again, but this time you just made it too loud, bruh. All right, you could have tricked your little, but once it gets to where it's massive now, it's hysteria, you causing gender wars now, the police got to get involved. And once that happened, the gig is up. You should just come out and admit it. No, Rhoda, though, self-proclaimed herself an advocate for women's rights. And she would claim that she was being persecuted by the police because a strong black woman like her is threatening to the infrastructure. And after she got arrested, instead of shutting up and letting the justice system play itself out, no, Rhoda was on social media every day talking about this case, presenting herself as the victim.
I'm asking you guys to help support not just me, but our entire community, because I cannot do this by myself. Not only am I a mother, I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee. And I have given the Houston Police Major Assaults Unit a confession video. I literally done all the work for them, and also gave them a confession video of Olan Douglas saying that not only did he assault me, but that he does not care. And there's also other audios that I have given him that he has said he wants to monetize this. He also said that he will never get arrested in Houston. And now I'm starting to believe him, because who does he have in his pockets when you have a whole confession video, you have hospital records, you have police records? Like, what is going on? I have left them over 20 messages, over 20 emails. And guess what? They will not respond to me or update me. But they respond to people and pick-me's and red pill losers who have nothing to do with this case. They don't even live in Houston. They are just agents of chaos. And what is happening is that they want to tone police all of us. They want to let all gendered oppressed people know that if you ever speak out, you will be punished, and you will be punished badly. And these people are mad because they tried to unalive me. They tried to leave me for dead, and I'm not dead. I'm alive and well. So they are trying to punish me. And I'm trying to let you know that I have reported a few police officers, including Officer Thornton, and a few other officers who were making a joke about this online, and they didn't even know they were being recorded by these people. So I don't know what's going on. They're not going to respond to me. I need you guys to tweet HPD, the Major Assault Unit, and tell them to arrest Olan Douglas. You have a confession video, and you have the responsibility of locking people up who assault people.
Well, they did. They seen you attack this man first, so they locked you up. Rhoda would even go as far as to say that men only want her locked up and men only want her punished because this is like a sinister way of them getting her to start an OF. Yo, this woman is sick, bro. Like, now, I'll be real, all right? Her behind is ungodly fat, all right? But, fair, like, nobody wants you in jail. Nobody is trying to punish you undeservingly so because they want you to start an OF. No, people want you behind bars and to be punished because what you did was wrong.
Great time. So you have to destroy me because you're telling all these women that if you do what she does, your life will be miserable and you will never be successful. And here I was being successful and very happy.
You think some men are afraid of women like yourself?
Yeah, they're trying to destroy me. And all of those men are in my DMs talking about, haha, you're gonna have to be on OnlyFans now, because my sexualization is for me, not for them. And because they can't have access to it, they're like, let's destroy her life. So I would have to. But let me tell you guys, for the guys who keep asking me to do OnlyFans, you will never see my body naked, period, ever. It doesn't matter, even if I got 20 felonies in China and South Africa and here, you will still never see my body. The last thing I want to say.
What?
There's one more last thing I want to say. I want to say one last thing. I want everybody to pray for me to have a trial. It is not the onus of me as a black woman who does not have a voice. People who keep saying black woman lied, let's punish her. That's a joke. Because even if a black woman lies, she doesn't have the social or the structure to do anything. So it's a void movement. Even if I was a liar, I couldn't change anybody's life. But I'm not a liar. And I want those people who have lied against me to go on the stand. So if you do support me, pray for a trial, September 17. Let's make Olan. Let's make Shorty. Because you know who Shorty is, the unhinged. All she does is talk about me. She can't get no clout without me. And let's make everybody else go on the stand. And if it is a dismissal, then tune in for what's next.
People like her are such narcissists. They tell themselves a lie, convince themselves they're a victim, and they actually believe it. So you think, man, this person is like really convincing. They're like, I know they're lying, but they're really convincing. Man, am I tripping? No, you're not tripping. No, you're not tripping at all. They are able, the reason why they're able to be so successful at manipulating, scamming, robbing, and thieving for so long is because they have convinced themselves their lies is actually a reality. Like they're actually being truthful and everybody else is out to get them. Well, she asked for something in that interview. She says, oh, I can't wait for my day in court, all right? They're going to have to come and testify. Oh, and if they get dismissed, y'all be ready. Well, be careful what you ask for, right? Because she had her day in court. It didn't go as she planned, bruh. She got found guilty on all charges.
Houston Police Department and Harris County District Attorney's Office investigated this case. They found that Rhoda Osmond created a fake GoFundMe to profit off of this, about $42,000. When the jury convicted her, the judge had to tell her to calm down in the courtroom several times. The judge then sentenced her to 10 years of probation, and some of the conditions that she'll have to follow. First, she'll have to serve 90 days in jail. She'll also have to pay full restitution and then go to inpatient substance abuse treatment. But one of the biggest conditions of probation, the judge ordered 10 years of no using social media.
90 days in jail, like it's whatever right now. I've never done 90 days, so I don't know how it feels. But 90 days, I would imagine it's tough, but it's not that tough once you get used to your program. But that judge, that judge is cruel and unusual. If you would have given Rhoda a choice to do 5 years in jail, she would have chosen doing 5 years in jail over a 10-year social media ban. An attention seeker like Rhoda, somebody who her entire life revolves around her being an advocate, right? Her being a strong, powerful voice they're trying to silence. For that judge to give her a 10-year social media ban, nah, that's the punishment that's really gonna hit her. She can't just live a regular life, bro. Right? She is a sociopath. She seeks out the attention. To me, out of everything she got, that 10-year social media ban is really gonna hit. Cause I can almost promise you, bro, she was planning her Jussie Smollett-esque post-jail victim tour, man. She was about to do every podcast possible talking about how the white man tried to held her down. But now she got to take that 90 days, come out and shh. Oh, man. Let me know in the comment section, man. Do you guys think this is fair? Honestly, man, I don't know how to feel about this. I think she lied. I think she did an immense injustice to black men. But I don't know how I feel about a judge restricting your speech. You feel me? Like, I don't know how. To me, this is outside of Rhoda, because social media, for the most part, is ingrained in our lives. You feel me? Right? And is damn near attached to your freedom of speech, to be honest. So I don't know how I feel about a judge telling someone, hey, you can't speak on social media. I don't know how I feel about that. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think the punishment is fair? Or do you guys think Rhoda is a victim, right? And if you're watching this and you want to make videos like this, I want to teach you how to make your first $10,000 a month on YouTube or get 10K subscribers within 3 months. I got a step-by-step book. I've made $90,000 in 28 days. I can teach you how to make $10,000, bro. Like, it's easy work. Like, it's easy money. All right, the link is in the description, as well as consultations, or sign up to win a free consultation in my description, okay? And if you enjoyed this video and want to see another dope video, click on this video right here to find out how one of the murder suspects of Julio Fulio just absolutely cooked and exposed themselves today at trial. It's over with, bro. They're for sure going to do life in prison. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.